Ready to face your fears? We're diving into the 10 upcoming horror games that will redefine terror. Let's begin. Kicking off our list at number 10, we have a game that's going to bring the terror of the xenomorphs closer than ever before, Alien: Rogue Incursion. This is an all-new action horror game that plunges you directly into the terrifying alien universe. You step into the boots of Zula Hendricks, an ex-colonial marine who's as unbreakable as they come. Her mission takes her to the uncharted planet Perdan, where she crash lands at a research facility. Of course, nothing is ever simple in the alien universe, and she soon finds herself navigating a xenomorph-infested facility alongside her android companion, Davis, trying to uncover the dark secrets lurking within. Now, for the release details. Alien: Rogue Incursion Evolved Edition is coming to PS5 and PC, Steam, and Epic Game Store on September 30th, 2025, promising full HD at 60 frames. Developed by Servios, this game aims to deliver a truly faithful and utterly terrifying alien experience. If you've ever wanted to feel the dread of being hunted by the perfect organism, this is your chance. This game is designed to put you right in the heart of the horror, making every shadow a potential threat and every sound a harbinger of doom. Ready to face the ultimate predator? Here's a look.
We're all that's left. Whoever finds this, destroy them.
Moving on to number 9, we have a game that blends folk horror with psychological mystery, The Fading of Nicole Wilson. This game puts you in the shoes of Britt, a teenager from a small, unassuming hometown who, feeling a bit trapped, takes on a ghost hunting gig at the secluded Timberline Hotel. What starts as a seemingly routine paranormal investigation quickly unravels into something far more sinister, delving into themes of authenticity, personal sacrifice, and the often uncomfortable cost of trying to fit in. Britt's only real connection to the outside world and her partner is through a retro cell phone, adding a unique layer of isolation and tension to the experience. The Fading of Nicole Wilson is slated for release sometime in 2025, with a specific date still to be announced. You'll be able to experience this chilling tale on PC via Steam, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Nintendo Switch. Developed by 101 Games and published by Daedalic Entertainment, this title promises a free-roaming, first-person 3D psychological mystery. The folk horror elements suggest a deep dive into local legends and unsettling traditions, while the psychological aspects will undoubtedly play with your mind. The retro cell phone mechanic is a clever touch, forcing you to rely on limited communication and adding to the feeling of vulnerability. If you're looking for a horror game that's less about jump scares and more about a slowly building sense of dread and a compelling narrative, then this one should definitely be on your radar. Ready to uncover the truth? Here's a sneak peek.
Can you see any footprints around?
Do ghosts leave footprints?
No, but you need to be careful of more than just ghosts.
Emily, this place is cursed. I can't stay here one more minute.
What is it?
Come on! There's a case that makes you, and a case that breaks you. This one did both.
At number 8, we have a game that sent shockwaves through the horror gaming community when it was announced, Silent Hill F. This isn't just another entry, it's a bold new chapter in the legendary Silent Hill franchise, taking us to a place we've never been before, 1960s Japan. The setting is the fictional town of Ebisugaoka, which, in true Silent Hill fashion, has been consumed by a pervasive, unsettling fog. You'll follow Hinako Shimizu, a high school student whose life takes a terrifying turn after she runs away from home, only to find herself trapped in a town twisted by grotesque monsters and a pervasive, beautiful yet horrifying flora. Silent Hill F is set to release on September 25th, 2025. Get ready, because this is going to be a global event for horror fans. It's coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, and PC via Steam and Epic Game Store. What makes this particularly exciting is that the narrative is being penned by Rukishi07, a renowned Japanese author and artist known for his dark, intricate stories. This collaboration promises a psychological horror experience that stays true to the series' roots while introducing fresh, unsettling elements.
The trailers have showcased a distinct visual style with strange red flowers and disturbing body horror, hinting at a new kind of terror. This isn't just about monsters, it's about the psychological torment, the unsettling atmosphere, and the deep, disturbing lore that Silent Hill is famous for. If you've been waiting for a true return to form for the series, this might just be it. Take a look.
Coming in at number 7, let's delve into something a little more supernatural, a game that promises to blur the lines between reality and the spectral, The Occultist. In this first-person narrative thriller, you step into the shoes of Alan Rebels, a paranormal investigator with a truly unique gift, the ability to perceive and interact with an other reality. This isn't just about ghost hunting, it's about a deeply personal quest. Alan travels to the cursed island of Godstone, a place shrouded in mystery and dread, to uncover the truth behind his father's sudden disappearance. As you navigate the fog-laden streets and eerie, decaying buildings, you'll use Alan's mystical pendulum and his supernatural senses to piece together the chilling events that transpired. The Occultist was originally slated for a 2025 release, but it's now been pushed to 2026. While we have to wait a little longer, it sounds like it will be worth it. You'll be able to experience this psychological horror on PC, via Steam, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S. Developed by Dalawar Studios and published by Daedalic Entertainment, this game is all about atmosphere and narrative. The idea of being able to shift between realities, to see what others cannot, opens up so many possibilities for unique puzzles and truly unsettling encounters. It's not just about what you see, but what you feel. That creeping sense of dread that only a well-crafted psychological horror can deliver. If you're a fan of games that make you question your own sanity and that rely on a rich, unfolding story, then The Occultist is definitely one to watch. Take a look. Next up at number 6, from the depths of the ocean, we now ascend to the cold, desolate expanse of the moon with Routine. This first-person sci-fi horror exploration game has been a long time coming, and the anticipation is palpable. Set on an abandoned lunar base, it's a chilling vision of an 80s retro future where gleaming chrome and stark concrete hide unspeakable horrors. You play as an unnamed protagonist, tasked with unraveling the mystery behind the base's sudden decline. What starts as a simple investigation quickly devolves into a desperate fight for survival against menacing robotic entities that patrol the silent, eerie corridors. This isn't just about finding answers, it's about escaping with your life. Routine has had a bit of a storied development, but recent updates suggest we're finally nearing the finish line. While a specific release date is still to be announced, the developers, Lunar Software, are pushing hard, and it's expected to launch on PC, Steam, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S. What's more, it's slated to be a Day 1 Xbox Game Pass title, which is fantastic news for subscribers. The game's commitment to its 80s aesthetic is a huge draw, creating a unique atmosphere that's both nostalgic and deeply unsettling. But beyond the visuals, Routine promises non-linear gameplay and permadeath, meaning every decision carries weight and every encounter could be your last. There are no health bars here, just pure, unadulterated tension. This game has been a passion project for over a decade, and that dedication is sure to translate into a truly immersive and terrifying experience. Ready to explore the dark side of the moon? Take a look. At number 5, prepare to hold your breath, because our next game takes us to the crushing depths of the ocean. Deepest Fear. This is a sci-fi horror first-person shooter that plunges you 7 miles deep into the abyss aboard a research facility called Neptune. You play as Danny Carroll, a survivor in a place where something has gone catastrophically wrong, turning the crew into monstrous, grotesque abominations. If you're a fan of games like BioShock or System Shock, you're going to want to pay attention, because this game is being touted as an immersive sim, giving you the freedom to approach its terrifying challenges in multiple ways. As for when you can dive into this aquatic nightmare, Deepest Fear is currently listed as to be announced, with a potential release sometime in 2025 or later. It's confirmed for PC via Steam, and there's talk of it potentially coming to other platforms in the future. What truly sets Deepest Fear apart is its blend of influences. Imagine the atmospheric dread of BioShock combined with the body horror and paranoia of The Thing, all wrapped up in a retro-futuristic aesthetic. The developers, Variable State, are aiming for a game where player choice and emergent gameplay are key, meaning every playthrough could be a unique descent into madness. This isn't just about shooting monsters, it's about surviving a truly alien environment, where danger lurks in every shadow, and every decision could mean the difference between life and a gruesome death. Ready to face your deepest fears? Here's a glimpse.
I thought you said there weren't any more survivors.
Nothing's changed. We stick to the plan.
Place is falling apart! Water's flooding in! Oh my god!
Shoot it! Stay away from the water. They come from the water!
Sliding into the number 4 spot, we have a game that's taking a fresh, dark spin on the post-apocalyptic genre, Chronos: The New Dawn. This isn't your typical zombie survival. This is a third-person survival horror experience set in a grim, brutalist world where retro-futuristic tech meets Eastern European desolation. You step into the boots of a traveler whose mission is to navigate these desolate wastelands of the future. Your goal? To find and extract the essences of key individuals from the past who didn't make it through the apocalypse, using a powerful device called the Harvester. It's a narrative-driven game promising an intimate story about the characters and the human element amidst all the horror. Now, for the crucial details, Chronos: The New Dawn is set to launch on September 5, 2025, so not too long to wait for this one. It's going to be widely available across multiple platforms: PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, PC, both Steam and Epic Game Store, Nintendo Switch 2, and even macOS. What's really exciting about Chronos is that it's being developed by Bloober Team, a studio renowned for their psychological horror titles. They're known for games that really mess with your head, and this one looks to be no exception. It's been described as having elements of Dead Space, but with a unique time-based mechanic, which sounds incredibly intriguing. If you're into deep narratives and a truly unsettling atmosphere, this one should be high on your wish list. Want to see the future of fear? Take a look at this.
And as they do, chaos looms through the wounds in reality.
At number 3, let's talk about a game that's going to drag you into the chilling depths of paranoia, Displacement. This is a dark, first-person survival horror experience that promises intense combat and a unique temperature system. You'll step into the shoes of a psychologist, finding yourself stranded at a polar research station. But this isn't just about surviving the elements. It's about descending into madness in a frozen, isolated world. The narrative is described as chilling, focusing on the psychological toll of extreme isolation and the horrors that unfold within. As for when you can brace yourself for this one, Displacement is currently listed as to be announced on Steam, so keep an eye out for updates. It's confirmed for PC via Steam. Developed by Obelisk Studio, this game is set to deliver brutal, ultra-violent combat, which is a departure from some of the more atmospheric horror titles we've discussed. The unique temperature system adds another layer of survival challenge, forcing you to manage not just your sanity, but your physical well-being in a hostile environment. If you're looking for a game that combines visceral action with a deeply unsettling psychological narrative, Displacement is definitely one to watch. Here's a look.
So there you are.
My name is Arthur Bishop. I have arrived at Rubicon Station to assess the psychological state of the staff. Terrible things are happening here. I'm terrified of the things I have to do to escape this hell.
Dad, come back.
Coming in strong at number 2, we have a title that needs no introduction, a name synonymous with survival horror, Resident Evil Requiem. This is the 9th mainline entry in the legendary Resident Evil series, and let me tell you, it's shaping up to be a return to form in the most terrifying way possible. The story picks up roughly 30 years after the infamous Raccoon City destruction incident, which, if you're a fan, you know was a pretty big deal. We're introduced to a brand new protagonist, FBI agent Grace Ashcroft. Her mission? Investigate a series of mysterious, gruesome deaths at a hotel. Knowing Resident Evil, that hotel is probably going to be less 5-star and more 5 feet under. Now for the details you've been waiting for. Resident Evil Requiem is officially set to unleash its horrors on February 27th, 2026. Mark your calendars, folks, because this is going to be a big one. You'll be able to play this on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, and PC via Steam. What's got me hyped about this one is that Capcom is really leaning into the classic survival horror elements. We're talking about a game that emphasizes a balance of combat, deep investigations, brain-teasing puzzles, and crucial resource management. It's not just about blasting zombies, it's about that creeping dread, that careful exploration, and making every bullet count. This was announced at the 2025 Summer Game Fest, and the reveal trailer alone sent shivers down my spine. It feels like they're bringing back that true Resident Evil tension that we all love to hate, and I, for one, am ready to be terrified all over again. Don't just take my word for it, check out this chilling preview.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Stay away from that!
And finally, at number 1, we have a game that's been on my radar for a while, and it's simply called Ill. This isn't just another jump scare fest. This is a narrative-driven, first-person survival horror experience that looks absolutely stunning and terrifying thanks to Unreal Engine 5. The premise? You're dropped into a decrepit research fort, somewhere in what feels like a forgotten corner of Eastern Europe. But this isn't just any abandoned fort. It's been completely overrun by a mysterious entity that's twisting and morphing everything in its path, creating these grotesque abominations they call aberrations. Think fused human-like horrors that will make your skin crawl. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to uncover the sinister truth behind this madness, to understand what happened to this town as it descends into pure, unadulterated chaos. Now, for the nitty-gritty, Ill doesn't have a concrete release date yet. It's still listed as to be announced on Steam, but the whispers in the gaming community suggest we might see it sometime in 2025 or 2026, so keep your eyes peeled. As for platforms, you'll be able to dive into this nightmare on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S. What makes this game particularly interesting, beyond its stunning visuals and unsettling atmosphere, is that it's being developed by folks who've worked on projects like Longlegs. That pedigree alone tells you we're in for something special. They're promising unpredictable monsters and a visceral dismemberment system, which, as a seasoned horror gamer, sounds like a recipe for some truly unforgettable and probably stomach-churning moments. This isn't just about surviving, it's about experiencing the horror up close and personal. Ready to see what I'm talking about? Take a look at this. And there you have it, folks. 10 upcoming horror games that are guaranteed to push your limits, challenge your sanity, and provide countless hours of terrifying fun. Which of these games are you most excited for? Did I miss any must-play horror titles that are on your radar? Let me know in the comments below. Your feedback helps us decide what to cover next, and I love hearing from the GameWare community. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of upcoming horror, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to GameWare for more epic gaming content, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on our next video.